we may have just agreed to get our van resprayed in Turkey. Are we crazy to think about getting such a big job done in a random caravan repair shop that we turned up at 3 days ago? And obviously we've just picked up this rental car as well to get around, and the diesel is pouring out all over the petrol forecourts. Oh my god, she looks so good! Okay, it's all going off here. We are now in the car and we may have just agreed to get our van resprayed in Turkey. It's crazy, and I think we're now off to a paint shop to choose the right shade of orange that we want to refresh the paintwork with. This is crazy. How are you feeling?
No emotions can describe what's going on in my head, so yeah, it's all a whirlwind, but it's exciting.
Very exciting.
This is what Turkey's all about, right?
Yeah.
Herhalde bir şeyler yapalım. Yok çekelim bakın. Ben yok çeksem ben o zaman anasını satayım. Bu yapmıyorum. Mesleğe bırakır geçer.
4 var değil mi?
Ooh.
Var. 7 var ya ondan var.
So many choices.
2004'ten var.
Which shade do we go for?
2310.
All the colors the same price.
Valla olmasını istiyorum.
No.
Aha. Buradakiler aynı.
Same price here. Okay, so these are the same. Can we take these to look outside in the sunlight?
İkinci ay. Üçüncü ay.
So we think this shade is too dark, but he has a whole swatch of shades, and the van is literally round the corner in the industrial estate. So we said if you want, we can go and like put the shades up against the van and see which one matches what we've currently got, and then which ones look brighter, and etc, etc. Which is really good, because if we're paying loads of money, we want to get it right. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Will you paint the van yourself or someone else?
Evet ben.
Yeah.
Do you want it open?
Is he looking for like
He's
a
looking for
colour
a non-faded bit.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's very professional.
Yeah. What we got then? Ah, there's your colour. Wow, that's bright, isn't it?
I like it. Now, and now we go back.
Valla hani o dün arabanın
To be honest.
çerçevelerinin içine oturttuk ya.
As long as it's not yellow
tamam.
or orangey red or
Tamam.
reddy pinky orange. It's orange. I don't really care what
Tamam.
shade it is. So
Tamam öyle olur.
I'm just gonna be happy either way. But I do feel
hoca-
a little bit sick with this driving, so I'm
Hoca
gonna have
da
to look
gelmiş.
forwards now. It's like a roller coaster.
Well, this just got real. Packing up the van again.
This is too familiar. We've done this too many times. But now it's of our own accord because we've put ourselves in this situation. We've decided to go for it.
I love how there's just a bottle of wine just sitting at the
Just
side.
need that. No, I'm joking. It's from the corner shop. It's awful. Needs to go in the bin.
And if you're wondering what the hell's been going on, quite frankly, we are too. We've decided to take Sahin up on his offer, is that how you say his name?
I'm not sure.
To fix everything on the van, and we mean everything. We've had them look at all the rust spots and all the bits that need fixed, the dents where I drove into a rock in France. So we're not going to have the van for 2 weeks, so we are finding somewhere to stay.
Okay, Dee, see you in a few days. Oh gosh.
We will see you. We'll give you a message, yeah?
Bye.
Good luck with your roof.
Don't film me, I'm a mess. I'm literally all over the place. We just dumped our bags down, the kettle's boiling, and I'm just so worried now, now that we've made the decision to get the work done, and we've handed the keys over and we've left. And now I'm worried that what if it was a bad decision, or are we crazy to think about getting such a big job done, getting all rust and dents treated, getting the van painted in a random caravan repair shop that we turned up at 3 days ago, just because they said we can fix it? Are we too trusting? We have no way of vetting them. I'm sure they're great at what they do, but it's our home, and it's just worrying to leave it behind and be like, okay, see you in 2 weeks.
Well, we're not going to see them in 2 weeks, are we? We're going to see them tomorrow.
No, maybe not tomorrow, but in a couple of days or a few days, we'll go back, do some more filming so we can keep you guys up to date with the process as well of them prepping the van and sanding it all back and treating the rust and cutting it all out and stuff. So we can hopefully keep tabs on how it's doing. We're going to get a hire car, the guy from the hotel here, hotel. I've never stayed in one of these apart hotels before, but he's going to sort us a hire car which is going to come tomorrow. So we're going to be able to at least go out and about for the next 2 weeks. And we just have to hope that they do a good job in looking after our baby. I'm just nervous pumped.
On that note, I've got some work to do. We're going to leave you here for a little bit, and we'll probably pick you up when things are looking a little brighter and a little less pumpy.
I can't believe I did that.
So we've just popped back to Meeks Caravan to pick some stuff up and check on the van, and we have chai, and
Always.
they have already started loads of work on the van. It's insane how quick they are. This is good. This is very good.
It looks fantastic. There's a whole team, isn't there?
Yeah.
They're doing an amazing job. That dent in the skirt is basically gone already. They're very quick, and there's a whole team working on it. So
professional, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I know it doesn't look it, but
it's one of those things where in Turkey you really can never judge a book by its cover. Absolutely. Because they live very simply. They don't need it to look amazing on the outside. It's the skill of the team on the inside that's important. Yeah. And I'm feeling a lot more confident now.
Boot full of stuff in the hire car, so we'll take that back. I think we need to get some diesel, and then God knows. God knows.
Who knows?
Right, so it will stop. It'll stop leaking. Yep. Okay. And it's not dangerous? Okay, so we can drive.
So from one extreme to another, we were having a great time, feeling really positive about the van. And obviously we've just picked up this rental car as well to get around. We filled it up with diesel. and the diesel is pouring out all over the petrol forecourt, so we have no idea what to do. It's everywhere.
So in 10 or 15 kilometers it will stop because it's overflowing. Right.
So apparently it is safe to drive, it's just that you're not supposed to fill this car to full because then the diesel tank overflows. That doesn't sound safe to me, but apparently now that a load has poured out onto the forecourt, we'll be safe to at least drive it back to the hotel and then figure out whether we keep this car or try and get another one. I know, he hadn't told us, so he says that, oh, I told you, don't fill it to full. He did not tell us. The dodgiest hire car ever.
It works. Doesn't it?
Yes.
It sounds healthy. Here we are at the glamorous Meeks Caravan.
Da, da, da, da.
You have arrived.
Oh,
Why, thank you, Google.
is that a lucky friend? Hello.
No.
Oh, I know.
Hello, gorgeous. Come here, girlie. Hi, sweetheart. Hello. It's been a few days. Oh, it's been a few days. Here's a little sneak preview of a customer's build that they're...
So this was a complete rebuild of all of the furniture. Apparently it was cracking and bowing. We've seen them making like the curves and the drawers and stuff. So this is good work, isn't it?
It's really beautiful in here.
Kinda jealous.
Fantastic job, I know. Maybe we should have paid them to rebuild our whole van.
Next time we come to Turkey.
Okay.
O yüzden dükkanı temizleyip burada boyayacağız ama güzel bir işçilik çıkacağından emin olabilirsiniz.
Okay, so they couldn't find an oven that would fit the van, and then other ones were giving a very future date, so they're going to clean it in the shop and paint it here.
Okay, so it's not going to an oven
Okay.
like we agreed. They're going to paint it here and they're confident it'll be a good finish.
Apparently.
Okay. Not quite the outcome we were hoping for. Well, that's kind of disappointing and a bit worrying. We're obviously in the final stages of getting the van prepped before it gets painted, and when we agreed to doing this, the son had told us that there would be an oven that the van would be baked in to help the paint obviously cure. We do trust them, they've done great work, but I don't know, it's still worrying to get to this stage when we're thinking and have expectations that it's going to go into an oven and be a similar process to what we would have paid in the UK of it going into an oven, and now that's not going to happen. But there's not much we can do, we just have to go with the flow and hope for the best. He said he's going to deduct the 500 lira for the cost of the oven from our bill. So, here's what it is. Oh my god, okay, the painting has begun and we are on our way to go and see them putting on the first coat.
It's the shed of dreams. Dee Dee's temporary home.
You have
Oh,
arrived.
it's all closed up.
That's a good thing, that's the preventing dust from getting in.
Go here. Next to the half bit of caravan. Right. If anyone can, Meeks Caravan can. Go on then.
Are you ready? Oh my god, she looks so good! She's so orange! Like way more vibrant than she was before.
Oh, it looks so good.
Shaheen has just told us as well that he made these massive curtains especially to create like a contamination free zone within the workshop, because we were a little bit concerned that it wasn't going to a specialist paint facility with an oven like we originally thought. So he made these to make sure that all of the dust and everything from outside was staying away from our fresh paint work, and it's really doing a great job, so we are very, very grateful for the extra work that he's put in. See you on Friday, Dee Dee, when you're all finished. Be a good girl.
How freaking amazing does our little Dee Dee look, eh?
I'm so happy with her. Honestly, we were a bit skeptical, not gonna lie, when we first agreed to get her spray painted in Turkey, but we're so happy we did.
Yeah, we're all paid up now, aren't we? Paid
are.
in cold hard cash.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of cash.
A big wad. I don't think I've ever carried that many notes before.
We had to take it out of the cash machine over like a series of like a week or a week and a half. We're paying in cash, obviously.
Cash is king.
Cash is king. Look at all that cash.
And on that note, how much did we actually pay?
So at the current exchange rate, it cost us like 1,100 for pounds for all of the bodywork, the rust, the dents, and the full respray.
Friggin' steal.
Such a bargain in comparison to, in the UK we know people who have paid like 2.5, 3 grand. Some people have been quoted more than that for the amount of bodywork that we had to do. So we think we made a great decision.
Oh yeah, like let's be honest, there are 1 or 2 blemishes. Like there's some tiny drip marks on the bottom of the back door, but you can't see it unless you're right up there. And what was the other thing? They didn't spray the inside of the doorways.
Yeah, so where the joins of the doors are, I guess, they don't spray in there, and I know that typically they would do that in the UK, but we don't really care about that. We actually quite like it because you can see how faded she was before. And there's a couple of little like dust marks in the paint in tiny places, but that's only when you're like looking at it through a magnifying glass, which we obviously have been.
All
but
in
overall,
the risk equaled the reward, I think.
Definitely, it all paid off. We are so grateful to the guys at Umachan Caravan.
Thank you.
They just amazing. We love them.
Friends for life, eh?
Friends for life. We're part of the family now. They said we're all going to go on a caravan convoy together next time we come to Turkey, and we can't wait for it.
And speaking of Turkey, we've got 3 weeks left.
Yeah, that's all.
So we are going to get exploring. So we'll catch you on the next one, where we'll be somewhere in the south of Turkey.
Somewhere in the southwest of Turkey.
But yeah, if you've enjoyed this, guys, please subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and just shows that you all love us.
We'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.
Bye.